Your anxiety and suffering, it is not coming from the problem itself. It is not the what if. It is a confidence issue, a lack of confidence in yourself and a lack of confidence in your God. And the moment you understand that and get that down into your spirit, you can handle it like a spiritual heavyweight. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Yasmin, and this channel is for women who are done with surface level advice and want to get down to the actual clarity and the root of the problem. In this video, we are going to talk about your anxiety, to reframe it in a way that you're going to actually understand so you can do something real about it and go about your day. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a surprising action you must take once you follow these steps. So stay with me. So let's start here. That fear that is playing on repeat in your mind right now, I need you to trace it back to what it's actually saying. And I'll tell you what it is. 9 times out of 10, it is saying, I won't be able to handle that. That is it. That is a sentence underneath all of it. Not that this thing is scary, not that this thing is bad, but I won't be able to handle it. And here's what I need you to see. You are not afraid of what might happen. You are afraid of your own capacity to survive it or not survive it. You do not trust yourself. You've been through hard things before, right? Think about it. Genuinely think about the things you have already survived. The things you said would break you. The things you did not see coming. You're still here. You handled it. You may have not handled it perfectly, but you handled it. And yet the next thing comes and it's like some spiraling out of control into, I won't be able to handle this. That is not the situation telling you something. That is you telling you something. And the good news about that is you can change what you are telling yourself. If this is already resonating with you, hit subscribe because this is exactly what we do here every single week. Now here's a second layer. It is not just a lack of confidence in yourself, it is a lack of confidence in God. And I know nobody wants to say that out loud because we say we trust Him, we pray, maybe we even go to church, we know the verses. But if we're honest, anxiety is our body and our mind saying, I'm not sure He's actually got this. So think about it. If you truly believed in your bones that God was already in the middle of the worst version of what you're afraid of, like already there, already working it out, already equipped to bring you through it, would you be anxious? No, you wouldn't, because you don't panic when you know the outcome. You feel panic when you feel like the outcome is uncertain and you're unprepared for it. This is not a character flaw. This is not a weakness. This is a faith muscle that needs to be built. And the fact that you're anxious is just telling you this is where the work is. So what do you do with this? 2 things, and they work together. First, encourage yourself deliberately, on purpose, out loud if you have to. Remember who you are. Remember what you've gotten through. Pull it up in your memory like evidence in a case, because that is exactly what it is. Evidence that you are more capable than what the fear is telling you right now. I used to spiral so fast that by the time I caught myself, I was already 3 scenarios deep into something that didn't even happen. And I had to learn to stop and say, wait, have I been there before? Have I survived things before? Yes. Then I've got this. Even if it comes to pass, even if it's hard, I've got this. Say it to yourself. Mean it. Build it up, because when you encourage yourself, you are refusing to let the spiral write your story. Now, here's where you partner up with God. And this is the part that changed everything for me. God's presence is infinite. That means He is not limited by time the way you are. He does not see your future the way you see it. You see it uncertain, unknown, terrifying. He is already there. Right now, as you're sitting there with the fear, He is already standing in the moment that you are afraid of. He goes before you. That is not just a nice phrase. That is a literal truth. He is already in the future. He is already where you're at, where your problem may or may not even exist. So when you thank Him, genuinely thank Him, not as a performance, but as an acknowledgement. When you say, God, I thank you that you are already there. I thank you that you are already in what I can't see. I thank you for the assurance that you and I together can handle whatever comes. That is not wishful thinking. That is you declaring what is actually true. And when you declare it, something in your spirit settles because you are speaking faith into a situation that fear was trying to take over. Now, here's the practical spiritual action that I told you about in the beginning. Are you ready? Here it is. That is to rest. That's it. Rest is the action. And I know it may sound too simple, but hear me out, because it is not passive. Resting in this context is one of the most active, intentional, spiritually powerful things that you can do. When you rest, you choose to stop the spiral, stop the catastrophizing, stop rehearsing every worst case. You are telling God, I trust you. I believe you're already there. I'm not going to keep on acting like that this is all on me, because it's not. The rest is a display of your faith. It is you tapping into his strength instead of white knuckling it alone. Now, this is important. You may have to do this more than once. You may have to get in a good place and the anxiety comes back. That is okay. That is normal. Every single time it comes up, you use it. You practice. You use it to build your confidence in yourself and in God. That muscle gets stronger every time you choose faith over fear. Consider it all joy. Now, here's what I need you to hear and receive. You can do this. You already have everything you need. Encourage yourself. Partner up with God. Thank him for where he already stands, and then just rest. You and him together, y'all are unstoppable. He is for you. I hope this encouraged you today. And if it did, send this to someone you know who needs it. Someone who is suffering from anxiety right now and doesn't have the words for what they're feeling. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is put the right thing in front of the right person. I will see you in the next one. You are not alone. God is with you, and I am cheering you on. Bye now.